Hi, I'm Streaky from Streaky.com. Today I'm reviewing the UAD Apollo 8. Today I'm reviewing the UAD Apollo 8. Now this is an interface you're probably aware of, but it actually is more than just an interface because it's part of the UAD family. It's basically, on the outskirts, it's 8 in, 8 outs, mic ins, digital in and out, word clocks, all kinds of stuff, and you can run all the UAD plugins with it as well. So it kind of is an all-in-one, which is really handy to have rather than loads of little separate boxes, and very portable for moving around. So let me just run through quickly all the different features on the front and the back. So we have a couple of high-end sort of DI inputs for guitars on the front here. There's a preamp selector with a kind of knob which is really nice, very strong, and pushes in for dimming. You have input selection, phantom power for a mic, reverse phase, pad, and a low cut. So that's all your kind of mic preamp area sorted. Then here you can select the different meters, alternate outputs, and then function just to, fly through stuff. And then you've got a monitor here. So this actually works as a really good monitor panel, not just as a converter, but you can monitor with it, and then you can dim it with that. And then on the end here you have two headphone outputs with their own volume knobbage, and obviously on and off. Then on the back you have power supply, and you've got this ADAT section, and this has the Thunderbolt input, which is an extra, I believe. And then you've got word clock in and out, which is good, so you can either clock all your system from this or use an external clock to then clock this to try and get this a bit tighter in the sound with the jitter and things. Then you've got SP diff in and out for digital outputs and inputs. You've got 8 line ins or alternate outs, so you can use those for other speakers, a main monitor out, and 4 line inputs here on jacks. And then you've got some line ins here on jacks or XLRs for mics, so they're your mic pre's there. It does everything, really. They've really thought it out, haven't they? It's a really strong, tough unit. It really looks quality. It's around $2,000, about £1,800, probably a little bit more than that in dollars, depending on the time of the month. And so it's not the cheapest, but it does quite a lot for you. And if you were to have this as a separate unit with, say, a Prism 8 in, 8 out, and then a UAD satellite on top and blah blah, some mic pre's, it all starts adding up. So this in one unit is pretty good. So really what we want to know is, how does it sound? Because it might do everything, but if it sounds rubbish, what's the point? So I've listened to the headphone amps, they sound pretty good. And what I've done is I haven't actually played anything into the mic pre's because that's not really my world. So I'll take their word for it that they sound okay. You'll have to look for some recording engineer to tell you if that's any good. But I have played our D2A. So really what I want to do with this is have it on a D2A shootout. I haven't done it on an A to D shootout, but on a D2A I have. And I'll play that next, and I'll play that against the original track and this, so you can hear exactly how the D2A is sounding. Because really we want to know, is this going to play straight from your system into your speakers at a really high quality? A lot of people will be using it for that. A lot of people are in the box, so a lot of people are just going to be having their track in the box and then playing out to listen to it or record it out or go into something else. So really we want a really cracking D2A on it, ideally. So here we go. We'll go before and after, and then after you've heard that, I'll give you my thoughts, what I could hear. that's the before and after then. So what I thought, the sound, I've just listened to it, you know, briefly for sort of 5-10 minutes. And all I could hear was it was sounding a little bit thinner than the original. It was lacking in a little bit of low end. The low end came in a little bit. It wasn't as beefy. And in the mids, it was just all a little bit thinner throughout. It didn't have the same kind of warmth and presence that the original track had. Now, I know it's a drum and bass tune, so it's not totally ideal, but it does have those subs in, so you can hear exactly what's going on there. I think it sounds really good. It's really clean and it's really clear. I don't think it's a bad unit at all. I just think that it was just lacking a little bit in the subs, like a really minimal bit, and in the mids, they weren't as enjoyable, weren't as rich in the mids as I would have liked from the original. But, you know, that's my personal opinion, so have a listen. But I do think it's for the money and for what you're getting and for the quality of it and, you know, the build quality, then I do think it's worth the value. I do think it's worth having as a unit because there are a lot of other units out there that aren't as good as this. And so I think that as a D2A, I think it does its job. You could probably go a bit higher and get a better job, but you'll be paying a lot more money, probably twice as much as this, and you'll have to have all the bolt-ons. So that's my kind of summary. So if you've liked this, please thumb up the video. If you want some discounts, giveaways on pro audio equipment, and if you want to see different things around the web that I can't show you on YouTube, then please go to my website, streaky.com. Go to the newsletter, sign up there. It's once a month. It's called the Audio Anoraks newsletter. And that, like I say, I give out discounts that I get from manufacturers, and there's a whole discount page there. And also I can give away stuff that I review. I'm not giving this away, but I do normally give things away. And also I can just point you in the direction of some cool stuff. So yeah, streaky.com for the newsletter. I also, if you want to learn how to master, I do have a mastering course on streaky.com, so check that out. That's all the promo from me. Thanks for watching. Until next time, bye.